Hi, I'm Court Crossan. This is Crossan Seas, where we take you on an adventure from employee to employer. The whole point of this channel is to inspire you to get started on working yourself out of a job, trying to get a side hustle. And today we're going to be talking about print-on-demand stores. We're going to be covering everything from Zazzle to Printful to merch by Amazion. All right, so print on demand. We got Zazzle, Teepublic, Redbubble, Etsy, which is kind of like a little mutant, merch by Amazion, and then these two guys at the bottom. They're pretty much the same, and I'll show you why. Well, I'll tell you why later. But that's what we're going to be covering. I hope this is going to inform you. We're going to cover some numbers in each of these slides. Alright, so first on the list is Zazzle. Zazzle gets 15 million visits a day, gets about 57.59% of that is organic. The average stay time on that site is 3 minutes and 13 seconds. The number of pages viewed is 4.1. I couldn't find the number of cells it has. It's also very easy to sign up for and easy to use. All three of them, Zazzle, Teepublic, and Redbubble, all those two guys are just very easy to use. You sign up and you go, and you can sign up today. All right, next up is gonna be Teepublic. Teepublic gets about 8.64 million visits a day. 78.4% of that is organic. They stay for an average of 3 minutes and 35 seconds. They view about 4 pages. They claim that they have hundreds of thousands of sellers on their page, on their website. But it's plural, so I think it's more than just 100,000. But they didn't give an exact number. It's easy to sign up and use. That's a good fact about that one. Fun fact, it's also owned by Redbubble. Another interesting fact is they also claim on the website to give out the highest payouts. So Teepublic is owned by Redbubble and they give the highest payouts. So, all right, next, you guessed it, Redbubble. Redbubble I did earlier. I did a whole video on Redbubble. Check that one out. Alright, so Redbubble gets 30.86 million visitors a day. Over 84% of that is organic. The time each visitor spends on the website is about 5 minutes and 35 seconds. They visit about 6 pages, and they have over 700,000 sellers on their website. So there is competition, but there is a lot of traffic for that. It's also easy to sign up, so it's not that big of a deal when it's free. Alright, next on the list is a little mutant thing called Etsy. They get over 341 million visits a day. 68.24% is organic, so they have more paid ads than the other guys, and this is important. I'll show you a little bit later on. Average time on the site is about 6 minutes and 23 seconds. They visit just under 7 pages. I couldn't find out the number, how many sellers they have. But I have to say, signing up is a lot like eBay. For making a sale, they charge you 5% plus 3% plus 0.25% transaction fee, and then if it's sold through an ad, you have to pay another 15%. So you're basically paying for your ads, for their ads for your product. Another thing that you need to know is that you have to make your own designs. You can't just do what I do most of the time and get someone else to make your designs. So this has to be your original work. And originally Etsy was just make your own, but now they do print on demand too. So you can just upload your design and that'll be it. But again, you have to make your own design. All right, I'm really sorry about the chickens in the background, but we're going to be moving on to Printify and Printful. These two are pretty much the same. I prefer Printful. It's the one I use for my print-on-demand store. But they're super easy. The only thing about them is that you're going to have to provide the own storefront, and you could either set up your own website through Shopify, or you can actually work it out to where you sell it on eBay. But these guys are more for sourcing the material and making the products, and then you selling it through your store. So if you really want a lot of control over everything, I would do Printify and Printful. They're to me, they're pretty much the same. I suggest you check them out and see which one you like better. They offer about the same amount of products, and their prices are pretty much the same. All right, so now we're going to be checking out the Beast, the Juggernaut merch by Amazion. All right, so 2.44 billion visits a day. 91% of that is organic traffic. So people are basically seeking Amazon out to sell their to buy products. That's amazing. Then they spend 7 minutes on average on their website. They visit 8 different pages, and they have over 2.5 million sellers on Amazon. So you look; those are both big numbers, and I'll show you that they have more sellers than anyone. So there's a lot of competition. But I'll figure that out. But another thing I want to point out: it's not easy. It can take up to 6 months for a spot to open. So and the website doesn't give out a number. It doesn't give you a date or how long the application process is going to be. So you have to wait for a spot to open, and then you need to be ready for that. They're basically controlling the supply. They're controlling the supply of the products to keep this desirable and profitable. So you actually have to put in an application to get an invitation so that you can actually get a spot in Amazon. But if you look at it, it's totally worth it to go through the application process, to wait for it. Just be ready when it's time to be part of Amazon merch. They have a lot of rules. All right, so let's compare Amazon with Redbubble. So again, Amazon wins on number of visits. Again, organic traffic. Amazon just blows it away again. Even minutes on the website. Pages viewed. And this one is interesting because you see 2.5 million sellers on Amazon and 700,000 on Redbubble. Well, the thing is, the ratio between sellers and visitors is way better on Amazon. 44 for Redbubble, 976 for Amazon. So what I would do is I would sign up for the easy ones first. I would sign up, get my stuff out there, and then at the same time put in my application for Amazon. And while I'm waiting, I'm potentially making money. And then I would, as I wait for my application to go through, I would learn the Amazon game. What they do is they control the the suppliers. There's a vetting process. You have to follow their rules. So you don't want to wait 6 months. You don't want to have to wait and then finally get in and then get kicked out because you did something stupid. This is their game. They control everything, and so that's what I would do. And if you're looking for a lot of control over your product, I would do something like Printify or Printful with your own website. Just know that it's your responsibility to generate traffic. Redbubble and Teepublic and Amazion and all these other guys, they supply the traffic for you. You just upload your stuff and they take a cut. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. I hope this video gave you something you could walk away with that you could actually use. I hope they give you some ideas on how to run a business, where to run it, and thank you. In the links below, in the description below, I'm gonna have a timestamp so you can come back to this video and look at the stats again. Also, there's gonna be a link to an ebook, and it's the same ebook that got me on the journey that I'm on now, and I want you to join me. Remember, the ebook's free. You just click on it, put in your email, and I'll send it right to your email, right to your inbox. So have a good one. Thank you again. See you next time.